All right, Steve, we are entering one of the most electric segments of the show. We're talking Indiana Hoosier football. 8-0 after demolishing UCLA at home, and recruits are buzzing. What are you hearing coming out of Indiana?
Well, I logged a prediction for Indiana to land one of their top targets on campus in 2026. Put the prediction in on Sunday for LeVar Keys, a former Penn State commit
Yeah.
from Hyattsville to Matha. The Indiana basketball team used to land guys out of that basketball powerhouse, but this is a football program that looks like one that can win the national championship this year. And we weren't as eloquent as we could have been on Sunday or Saturday's recruit reaction
We're
show,
just
but
excited, Steve. It was
this is
emotional.
look, this is a program that is on the gas in everything they do from practice to the game. Doesn't matter if you're second string or third string. If you're on the field, they're trying to score, they're trying to sack, they're attacking
Mm-hmm.
you, they're trying to blow out the opponent, leave no doubt week in and week out. And this is a program that has a top 10 offense, top 10 defense. And when you look at the most important category, they're top 3 in scoring offense, they're top 3 in scoring defense. That's where the game's truly won on the scoreboard. And the Hoosiers are coming off another 50-point win. They like to win. They like to win in style. Their players are having so much fun. They have Mike Shanahan, the offensive coordinator. They have the best defensive coordinator in college football this year, Bryant Haynes. I know Ohio State fans like to point to their guy, Coach Patricia, but Bryant Haynes at Indiana, the way they're scheming those guys up, developing them, making them playmakers, the swagger starts with the head coach. But just even Bryant Haynes responding on Twitter before the Oregon game to a tweet that they were too small up front to match up with Oregon, and him say, well, I kind of forget the exact quote, but I hope we're able to hold up or whatever. They certainly hold up at Oregon. 2 fourth quarter interceptions against a guy that going into that game, some people were projecting as the Heisman Trophy winner and number 1 pick in the NFL draft. And maybe Dante Moore will still achieve all of that. But Indiana made him look very human at the end of the game on the road inside Autzen Stadium. They're trending towards the college football playoff. They're trending towards the Big Ten title game. And they look like a team that can win it all because Coach Cignetti and this coaching staff, they get the best out of their players. They put them in the best position to be successful on Saturdays. And they have created an environment of dominance, guys that want to go out there and on every snap and do their job to the highest level. So they can't just beat you, but blow you out. And that's what the Hoosiers are looking to do. And they smashed a UCLA team that came in on a 3-game winning streak, and the recruits are feeling it. LeVar Keys, I like where Indiana stands. He's got a visit coming up to Maryland, but Indiana's setting the tone. How about the number 4 interior offensive lineman in the country, Kellen Weimer, visited Notre Dame 2 weekends ago. Indiana this weekend had a great return trip to the Hoosiers campus. Kellen Hall, our number 7 overall player in 2028, fantastic visit. Matthew Rogers is a running back that they've offered early in 2028 that said Indiana's moving up his list. They had offered quarterback Brady Quinn from Florida on campus this weekend. A lot of commits were back. If Indiana is recruiting you, that means that they believe, we say this about other programs, but Indiana, if they're recruiting you, they believe that you can come in and be a dominant football player for them and hang 40, 50-point wins on the opponent right now. The recruits are feeling it, and that is the environment inside that football facility right now.
Yeah, it's been so fun talking Indiana with you. I mean, you're an Indiana guy, just that's where you live, and you get the full kind of emotion. You feel what it feels like to be on the ground when Indiana's rolling like this. And even in our comment section, we have people that attended Indiana in the 70s. We had a man in his 80s that said this is the pinnacle of Indiana football. And we might not even be to the pinnacle yet. The playoffs haven't started. We'll see what Indiana does, but it's been so fun covering this team, riding the excitement with the fans in our comment section. We appreciate you guys, and it's not over.
Let's talk game time. The NFL season is nearly halfway through. Who doesn't love to see their favorite NFL team live and in person, especially when you go with a bunch of the buddies? But tickets aren't going to be easy to find, and getting deals on last-minute tickets can be frustrating when all you want to do is be there with your friends or family for the moment your team runs out on the field. Well, thankfully, the GameTime app gives the advantage back to the fans, and I was at at an NFL game with my family yesterday, watching an MVP candidate run for 3 touchdowns as we run our way towards the playoffs right now. The GameTime app is easy to use, and the GameTime guarantee means you can trust that you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. You can even get NFL games lower than $100. That's why I use the GameTime app. It's super simple, and it makes experience of buying great seats a breeze. Also, one of the coolest features I've seen is the GameTime lowest price guarantee. It's where GameTime will credit you 100% of the difference to guarantee you're getting the lowest price if you find cheaper tickets elsewhere. So here's what we're going to do. Download the GameTime app, create an account, and use the promo code WILTFONG. That's WILTFONG for $20 off your first purchase. GameTime, last minute tickets, lowest prices, guaranteed. We've seen crazy things in November over the course of our careers, Josh. But this Indiana team, they have to survive November to get to the conference title game. But they're the heavy favorite in all 4 of their games. And you just feel like Coach Signetti and his coaching staff do not allow their players to take anything for granted. Every day they're in that practice. They coach them hard, and they're demanding of them. And then on Saturday, they let them go out there and have some fun. It's fun to score points. It's fun to take the ball away. And Indiana's really good at both of those things.
Yep, they have. All right. We will be talking more Indiana as the weeks go on. They're not going anywhere on or off the football field. Indiana fans, chime in. Let's hear it. How you guys feeling? Put it in the comment section below.